Wheat is in short supply around the world as a result of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Export demand from India has seen a surge this year, due to the shortage of wheat in the world markets. Bangladesh would be among the hardest hit, accounting for 55.9% of India's total wheat exports, followed by Sri Lanka, 7.9%, the UAE, 6.9%, Indonesia, 5.9%, Yemen, 5.3%, and the Philippines, 5.1%. Meanwhile, in the midst of a food crisis, caused by a variety of factors, 5 such countries have requested wheat from India, where protests against India were taking place, including Indonesia and Bangladesh, the biggest buyers of wheat. Apart from these, Gulf countries like United Arab Emirates, Oman and Yemen have also asked for wheat from India. Previously, there were reports from many Gulf countries that Indian goods were being boycotted, particularly by the Gulf countries, as a result of the remarks on Prophet Muhammad. However, some countries had also expressed satisfaction over the suspension of Nupur Sharma from the party. Arab countries face a number of food security risks as a result of their reliance on wheat imports. Its reliance on food has forced him to bow down in front of India, despite their anger over the Nupur Sharma controversy. Evaluation of need and availability. After unseasonably hot weather affected the wheat crop, India banned wheat exports on May 13, with the goal of controlling prices. The decision to ban wheat exports was met with criticism from many Western nations, as it was reportedly adding to the global food crisis. After the ban on wheat exports, Indonesia, Bangladesh, Oman, the United Arab Emirates, and Yemen have requested wheat from India. The Indian government is currently assessing their wheat needs and the availability of wheat in the domestic market. The months-long conflict between Russia and Ukraine has caused a global food crisis. Because both countries are among the largest wheat exporters, the conflict has hampered wheat exports from both countries. Ukrainians used to spend up to half of their income on food before the war, and the conflict's scarcity has done nothing to help stabilize prices. The invasion comes at a time when food prices in Afghanistan, Ethiopia, Syria, and Yemen have reached record highs. As a result of all of these, countries are feeling the shortage of wheat, which used to import wheat from Russia and Ukraine. According to the IMF, about 30 countries have imposed restrictions on the export of essential goods, including food and fuel, since the Ukraine war broke out. Indian wheat cheaper than other countries. Over the last few months, wheat has emerged as a strategic asset for India. The country virtually fed nearly half of the world. And one of the leading reasons of demand for Indian wheat is its low price. Even after the price increase, Indian wheat is 40% cheaper than the international price, according to the Ministry of Consumer Affairs. According to the DGCIS, India exported wheat worth approximately $1 billion to Bangladesh in 2021-22, and approximately $105 million to Southeast Asia. This is the primary reason why, following the Russo-Ukraine war, the entire world's attention is focused on India's wheat. The other reason is bad weather conditions and severe heat waves that damaged crops in the United States and India. And, according to India's food ministry, depending on availability, it may reintroduce wheat exports to selected neighbors, including major exporter Indonesia. According to the statement of the Ministry of Commerce, the estimated production of wheat in India for 2022-23 is around 105 million metric tons. For the needs of 130 crore population of the country, 30 million metric tons are needed. Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations has estimated that India will export 7 million tons in 2022-23. Meanwhile, the African country of Egypt had asked for wheat under Egyptian-Indian agreement. Under this agreement, the country will order 500,000 tons of wheat from India. In return, it will send other products, including fertilizers, to India, as there is a shortage of fertilizer in India.